What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck9916 and welcome back to the MLB 16 The Show. Jack Davis, road to the show. We are here in Busch Stadium taking on the St. Louis Cardinals, winning 4-3 in the ninth inning. I want to welcome all of you into this episode here on Friday night. I hope all of you had a good week. It's finally the weekend. Gonna have a lot of episodes coming up for you, and then on Wednesday I will be leaving for my trip. So I will try to I decided what I'm gonna try to do for that. What I'm gonna try to do is play a whole bunch of gameplay and pre-record like 3 or 4 episodes before I leave. That way I can sporadically upload them over the course of the trip. That way you guys don't go 9 whole days without having anything on YouTube. That's probably what the plan's going to be. What I'm going to at least try to do is just play a whole ton this weekend so I can get all that up for you. And of course, I'll be vlogging my trip for you guys as well. So a lot of cool stuff coming up next week. But either way, facing the Cardinals here, and we are going to get a walk. He did a good job bringing the count back to 3-2, and he just didn't bite. I threw that curveball right below where it would have been a strikeout, and he just didn't swing. So nice job laying off there. We could have got the game ended right there, but our idiot second baseman decides to drop the ball. That was an absolutely ridiculous play. Take another look at this one. It's hit on the ground right to third base. He makes a nice snag of the ball to prevent probably extra bases, flips it to second, and he just can't make the catch. So not only is that embarrassing, but it's really frustrating, because it's kind of putting the Cardinals with the tying run on second base and risking my save opportunity. We do get the next batter, that 0-2 with 2 out, and we get him to look at the fastball, getting him to strike out, and we get the save. Our 28th save of the year, getting up there in that save count, guys. I think I checked by the end of this episode, or I think by the end of what will be the next episode, we're like tied for 6th in the league in saves or something like that. So that's in, of course, just the NL, but still a little salty over not getting elected to the All-Star game. That's just really frustrating. As you can see, I'm going to bring my four-seam velocity back up a little bit. It had fallen 2 points, and we'll get that back up to a 98 overall, as long as I really keep it there. I mean, there's not really any more that I can improve that. I already have that statistic maxed out. That's probably the reason I'm pitching so well. I'm only an 80 overall pitcher. My numbers are a little bit better than they should be. According to like the stat tracker, I'm playing like an 83 or 84 overall, something like that. And really, I think having that fastball really helps. A lot of guys just swing so late on it when they strike out, just like right there. That's 100 miles an hour, and even the best of the best can really struggle to keep up with that fastball. Of course, every once in a while when someone does, they hit out of the park, but 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a swing and a miss. And 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a routine ground out right there when it's hit like that. We got 2 down in our next opportunity against Arizona. Next pitch, we're going to come in with a fastball. It now is 0-2, and we're going to do the same thing with the fastball. Another strikeout on a high fastball. Just blowing it by people, guys, in this episode. Absolutely fantastic. Our 29th save of the year now. We are quickly approaching 30 and our 53rd for our career, but Jack just pitching really well over those 2 games. 2 very quick saves. We're only 3:30 into the video, and I've already made 2, so earned 190 training points total now. We're going to improve that walks per 9. That was in danger of falling a little bit. And now we have a training session to do, actually doing a simulated game. I don't get a lot of these as a closing pitcher. This is more what starters get, but it is nice to get one. We're going to get it started out with a nice ground ball to third base, flips on to second for 1, over to first, gets the double play. So we flash forward now, 6 chances left. 2-2 count, and we are going to get a strikeout with that fastball. Fantastic job right there. Still blowing that fastball, even by our own hitters. 3 chances left, another fastball, probably to the same hitter, actually, and we get yet another out. 1 chance left. We already earned the gold medal. That one's going to be laced into right field. That's going to get down. It ends up being a double, but it doesn't matter because we still get the gold medal. That's how dominant we were in this simulated game session. And guys, 400 training points. That's why you do the training sessions. That is a ton of training points. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to apply those towards some of our red ones that were about to go down. And hey, looks like they're not going to go down at all. We're going to keep everything yellow or above, and hopefully we can start improving some of our statistics as well. Speaking of the statistics, our ERA sitting around 2.72. My goal was 3 or less this year. We're off to a good start. Facing it off against the Chicago Cubs, top of the 9th. We got 1 out, or 0 out, sorry. It's a 1-run lead is what I meant to say. 0-1 count. Next pitch, that's going to be chopped on the ground. Catcher makes the play. He throws to first and gets the out. There's 1 away. So yet again, another good start in the 9th inning for Jack Davis. Next batter comes in. He is going to foul the first pitch down the right field line. It's actually Dexter Fowler. He's got 99 overall contact here in 2018. He really turned into a fantastic player here on MLB The Show. If you guys want someone for your franchise to pick up, this guy bats like 300. I think that's exactly what he was batting at that point here with the Cubs in 2018. But with 2 outs now, as we got Fowler to fly out to left field. Next batter, we get him down 0-2, and he swings and misses. This time at a curveball in the dirt. That's another pitch that I do for strikeouts. That's what makes me, I think, tough. That's what makes me a strikeout pitcher, guys. When I am throwing that fastball so much, all the batters are used to the fastball, and every once in a while, you mix in a curveball, and there you go. So, coming in for what will be the last save opportunity of the episode. 2.66 ERA, 42 strikeouts in 40 innings, so still averaging above 1 an inning. This time we are leading 8-6 against the Chicago Cubs. It is a 2-run lead. We have 8 runs, so it's kind of similar to the last game. First batter's going to chop it on the ground, fielded by the second baseman. Quick throw to first. Nice play right there to get the out. Nice to have some good defense backing you up right there. That really helps out. Next batter, it's going to actually be Dexter Fowler again. We're going to go behind in the count, 2-1 to him. We're going to come back with a curveball, and that one misses outside. Jack came into this game, quote, Davis low on energy. I really get sick of this. My stamina's in the 60s overall. There's no reason why I should have any problem with energy. I'm a closing pitcher. I should be able to pitch 4 nights in a row and not have energy problems. I don't understand it, guys. My stamina should be in the 20s, and I shouldn't have a problem with it. That's something that MLB The Show has really got to work on. It's leading to stuff like that. It's really annoying, as we have to face off, I think, against Ben Zobrist now. With that runner on third, we fall behind 2-1 in the count. Zobrist hits it on the ground. Shortstop fields. The run will score. That's okay, because we get the out at first. There are now 2 gone, and the bases are empty. So, I'm not going to complain too much about that run. As long as we get the save, that's all that matters. Next batter's going to make things interesting by bringing the tying run on base. He gets a line drive up the middle for a base hit. So now we got to deal with base runners again. Next batter comes in. We're going to get started out with a curveball because that sinker is not working. I keep missing with that. I miss with the curveball behind 1-0. Then we go behind 2-0. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike with a curveball. So we are able to come back 2-1. We're going to follow that up with a fastball. That should have been a strike, but the umpire decided to make things worse for us. It now goes to 3-1. We're going to have to go outside with this pitch. It's a sinker, and I shouldn't have even expected to be in the zone with the sinker. Jack Davis never throws the sinker good. It's ridiculous. Jason Hayward now coming in, so a good hitter. 2 for 4, a triple and a single for him. You bet he would like a double. Try to get closer to that cycle, but try to keep his team in this game with 2 outs here in the 9th. 1-1 count to Hayward. We're going to go curveball low and away. Try to get him to hit one on the ground, and it's exactly what he does. To the first baseman, we step on first and get our 31st save of the season and our 55th of the career. Kind of a nail-biter there. Jack had a lot of control problems, hence the title of this episode, but we get the save. Either way, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like. We got a lot more episodes coming up this weekend. I'm going to try to play a whole bunch so I can upload when I'm in New York as well. So that's it for this time. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Mr. F like 9916. Peace.